Let me know if you can't hear me. Or I guess let me know if you can hear me. If you can't hear me, you can't hear me tell you that, I guess. Put the little fuzzy thing on here. What's up, Kyle? Health is the new wealth. Yeah, apparently. Let me know if you can hear me. I plugged a microphone into the phone after I started the live stream. So let me know if you can hear this tapping. Is this microphone working? Thank you. You're awesome, Kyle. I appreciate that for real. I'm going to put it right there because I think when it's really close to me, like on my hat, it sounds dumb. Heck yeah. Awesome. All right, we are doing the latimus deximus today. We're going to do pull-ups, cable pulls, and we're going to do bicep work today. That's the deal. I'm going to get some tunes going, some royalty-free instrumentals. I hope that's okay. Might hit the heavy bag a little bit later. Oh, you can't see the heavy bag, can you? I'll turn you that way. Now you can see it. Thanks, man. Yeah, I lost 40 pounds in 2025, and then I started the diet really hardcore in September 1st. My first plan was just to do 28 days and document that on YouTube, and then I did that, and I just kept on wanting more, and now we're here, and so I lost 40 pounds 2025. I've almost lost 50 pounds overall, but this last bit, I think that I'm gaining muscle and losing a little bit of fat at the same time because it's a freaking roller coaster right now, and it's making me angry. Let's just say that. I'm working my buns off.
Battery 40%. Connected to SCSL101634.
Oh yeah, no, it's
and fire tablet.
cleaning out more of the garage. There's a shelf over here that used to be full of crap, and I cleaned it off, and I found more hand wraps, which I'm pretty happy about. These are good ones, I think, and they're really long, so I think they're going to be better than the normal hand wraps that I use. The ones that I got from Walmart, these ones right here, these ones are called Venom. These ones are Ringside. Ringside, that's real boxing stuff. And it says the best in boxing, so right there, that tells you. it's super hot. Why is it so hot? It's paying off. My man, your physique is transformed completely. Yeah, it is. It's definitely getting better. I'm working hard. I'm gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep on going. No drugs. I take a lot of supplements. So I have a green screen that I purchased recently. I'm gonna be making a video basically showing where I started, where I'm at now, and every single thing that I've done as far as diet is concerned and lifting. Oh, no problem, Kyle. No problem at all. And then and I take a lot of different supplements, just random stuff that I find at TJ Maxx. One thing that I discovered recently, a guy on YouTube, his name is, what the hell's his name? David Burke or Dr. Burke, I think. But he says to take clove oil, to drink clove oil, like a glass of clove oil or clove water. And then, not drink clove oil, clove water, make a glass of clove water. Look that up. That's good stuff. And then I took oregano oil, right? And I put it in a pot of boiling water. And then I took a freaking paper bag and trapped a bunch of that steam and kept on breathing it in. And I swear to God, it's cleared up a lot of my phlegm and a lot of my respiratory issues that I've had lately. So I'm telling you, try out oregano oil. I learned that from that guy. Thought it was some hokey pokey. Tried it out. I'm way better as far as phlegm is concerned. So I do that every day. I do the clove water every day, and I do the oregano oil, boiled water, and breathe that in. I only do it for like maybe 2 minutes. That's all it takes. But I do like extreme, really get in there with it, you know what I mean? All right. We're gonna start off with pull-ups. We're gonna get, probably 80 pull-ups today. We're gonna do sets of 10. So I'll start off with one set of 10 right now. This one will be super easy, as usual. The first sets are always super easy, but they get hard. We'll do 8 sets of 10. Let's start. Oh yeah, I'm going wide grip because I want to really emphasize the outside lat. All right, that's 10. We got 7 more sets. Yeah, wide grip. We're going to get those wings. Oh, today I've had 1 banana. I've had 2 protein shakes. And I'm pretty sure that's it. 1 banana and 2 protein shakes. I may have had a swig of chocolate milk. Because I do have some chocolate milk in the fridge right now, and it's just the way it goes when it comes to chocolate milk. I'm at 178. I was at 176 yesterday, but like I said, I have that chocolate milk in the fridge, So once that's gone, maybe we'll start going down again. But there's still some left, so I'll probably still be at 178 tomorrow. What up, B-Bob? You like my new lighting? Check it out. I got one of them ring things. Look into my eyeballs. You can tell there's a ring light if you look into my eyeballs. Oh, thank you, B-Bob. Thank you so much. Get out, I was close. That ring light is making you look more handsome. Well, I guess that's the idea, isn't it? Hey! Reactor's here. What up, buddy? What happened to your premiere? I didn't see it, man. I was looking for it. Oh, all right. We got to get another set going. 10 more. Wide grip pull-ups. Oh, let's try a muscle up real quick since Reactor's in the chat. Oh, we'll start soon. Oh, crap. I'm going to try a muscle up real quick since you're here. All right, ready? If I get it, whoever hasn't liked yet has to like, okay? Promise me. Thank you so much. You did promise. We've made an agreement. Even if I don't get it, okay? I got it. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that the bill didn't hit the bar when I went up. I did get it though. That was awesome. That was really hard. All right, 10 more wide grip pull-ups. Thank you, B-Bob. Thank you, Reactor. Yeah, I got her up there. Oh, thank you, Kyle. I appreciate you. Yeah, I got a bunch of fishing poles right there. I'm an avid fisherman during the spring and summertime and the fall. Not much during the wintertime. Yeah, I love fishing too. I go to the river and we catch catfish, about 2 to 3 pounders, sometimes bigger. If they're real big, I throw them back. But I don't go noodling, no way. But I do like catching 2 to 3 pounders. I've never tried fly fishing. Don't know how. Never even known anybody that's done it, so never really had a chance to learn. Everything I've learned, I guess, was from YouTube. Even fishing, I've learned from YouTube. But I don't even know where to go to fly fish. Probably do like a guide or something. 32-inch catfish before. Let's just say I'm glad I was working out during that time. Yeah. Biggest catfish I ever caught was about 5 pounds. And that was out of the river here. The Arkansas River. Oh my God, that's called noodling, yeah. Yeah, there's people that do that here in the Arkansas River, and they're crazy. They catch some giant catfish like that. And I mean just insane. Like, I can't show you how big it is because it's like this big. Like half my body, basically my whole leg almost, they've caught out of the river here. And there's another river, it's called the Ninisquah River. People have pulled some monsters out of that too. Oh, where's my water? Let me know if the music is too loud. Oh, I imagine. My stepmom showed me some pictures. She went to like the Hoover Dam or something, and she showed me pictures she took of catfish that were at the bottom, and people would throw like popcorn down, and the catfish would eat it, and nobody was allowed to fish there. So the catfish got in just huge. And you could tell from the picture, they looked like tiny fish. Well, no, they didn't look like tiny fish. They look tiny in the picture, but you're on top of the dam and you can see them very well. So they're huge. Thank you, B-Bob. Do I hunt? Not much, no. I'm not allowed to have a firearm right now. I got into trouble when I was young over a certain plant that is freaking legal almost everywhere now. So I got a felony from that. It's called possession with intent to distribute. That was 16 years ago. Almost 16 years ago. But someday I'll get that expunged. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, in Kansas, even just a simple possession, just a little freaking nugget, if you get caught twice, the second time's a felony. How crazy is that? But yeah, I used to partake a lot in the greenery aspect of things, and I got in trouble for it. So I had to quit for a long time. I was in a lot of freaking incarcerations because of that stupid crap. That's the shitty part of buying in bulk, yeah. Second time that's a felony. Yeah, simple possession. But I got possession with intent because my house got raided. I'll tell that story sometime. Maybe I'll tell that story. I'll tell that story after the next set. Let me do one more set and then I'll get into that. Okay. Yeah. Let me turn that down just a little bit, just a smidge. But yeah, when I was younger, we smoked a lot. I had a lot, I'll tell you. So back in the day, we used to smoke a lot. And I dropped out of high school. I worked at like a retirement home for a long time as like a dietary aide. What happened? Oh, then I got sent off to a boys' home. All kinds of stuff happened. I was a CNA for a while. Came back to town, and I met up with a certain person. And he introduced me to another person. And this person had a connection with a lot of green stuff. And I'm not talking about the green stuff that you know today. What I'm talking about is something that I call Reggie. Back in my day, the stuff that we have now was special. We called it KB or Kind Bud. I grew up smoking something called Reggie all the time. And that's what I had a connection to, a lot of that, right? And so I was making a lot of money. I had a roommate who was also making a lot of money. And he got pulled over for not using his turn signal or something. And he had a little tiny nug on him. And he was in the car, so he got probation for that. Then I was home, so I'm living with a roommate who's on probation, still selling. And what's up, Jackson? And I'm selling, yeah, Reggie, brick, yeah. So we're both selling. I have a camera that looked outside on my front door, right? I could see whoever was at my front door. I could see cars that pulled up at my front. It was a live stream to my front. It was a camera that had red, white, and yellow. But the yellow was the only thing that worked because it didn't have audio. Remember those plugins? Yeah, PSB Bob. Only green stuff. That's the only thing I've ever gotten in trouble for, and it's the only thing I've really done a lot of. I've done the white stuff. I had a problem with that for a little bit, but it was like 3 months, and then I ran out of money, ran out of everything, and then never touched it again. I've never touched, ever touched the meth, basically, meth. Never touched that. My mom did that a lot, and she did that for like 20 years, and my childhood was very, very negatively affected. So I was like already against that stuff when I was a very young child. So I've never touched that. I've done a lot of psychedelics, lots of mushrooms, and acid. I've done acid a few times. But like I said, the green stuff was the only stuff that I've ever gotten in trouble for, and it's the only stuff that I've really done regularly. Everything is a cop. You know where they think everyone and everything is a cop. So I'm glad you're here with this. Yeah, I know those paranoid ones. They shouldn't smoke. Oh crap. Hold on. I'm gonna tell my daughter to go watch it. Hold on. Okay, she's gonna play the Oculus. I'm sorry, bro. I will check it out though, I promise. I will give you some watch hours, I know that. But as I was saying, I had a camera, and one day I'm sitting here playing Assassin's Creed, right? And I think it was Assassin's Creed 2. And I seen the lady who was named Ruth, his probation officer. I seen Ruth walk up to my freaking door and knock on the door. And I knew Ruth because I had been through probation and all that kind of stuff when I was a kid. And I had been to the offices. I lived at the offices at some points. And Ruth, I knew very well. So she walks up, and then a freaking uniformed police officer walks up behind her. And I flip out, I freeze, and I just stare at the camera. And then I have two roommates. I have one roommate who was on probation, and he was also selling stuff. And then I have another roommate who wasn't doing anything. He just had a normal job at Wendy's or something. And pretty much, yes, I'll get to that. So what I do is I go to the bathroom, and I don't even grab my stuff and flush it down the toilet like I think now, hindsight's 2020, that's what I should have done. But instead, what I do is I just go in the bathroom and I kind of hide there. And I hear them come in. I hear the cops come in. I hear them start talking to my first roommate. I hear them walk it through and go to the kitchen. And I hear them start talking to my second roommate. And I hear them going through my kitchen drawers. And they don't know I'm there yet. I'm standing in the bathroom. Basically, my plan was to say that I was just going to the bathroom. So I had my stuff. I had a couple bricks, so a little over 2 pounds, in a cupboard up above my stove. And I had a bunch of sandwich baggies in there, and I had digital scales in there, all sorts of stuff. And so he opens the cupboard. I can hear him open the cupboard, the cop, and then I hear him ask my roommate a yes or no question. He says, "Is this yours?" And my roommate says, "No, that is my roommate." And then he says my first and my last name. And then they proceed to go into his area, find his stuff. He admits that that's his, because I don't know. I was so mad. So basically, we both end up getting the exact same charges. And when they were there for him, he brought them there because his freaking probation officer, and he said my first and last name. Oh yeah, I stopped being friends with him after that. There was a whole deal. There's a whole drama thing. Because, I don't know. He tried to deny it, way later on. He got in a bunch more trouble. He never stopped. He got into a bunch more trouble. He actually ended up going to prison sooner or later. And then I guess he was on work release. And then one time he randomly messaged me on Facebook from work release. And he said, "I heard you don't want to be friends anymore." And I'm like, bro, I'm almost 30 years old now. I don't really talk like that. I don't want to be friends anymore, you fucking child. But leave me alone. Also, yes, I don't want to be friends anymore. But then I did say to him, "Look, you said my first and my last name to the cop. I would never have done that to you." And he then says on the message, "That was," and then he says my other roommate's name. He says he's the one that said it. And it's dude, I'm the one that heard you say it. I heard you say it. Stupid idiot. Yeah, don't be friends with that guy. I'll tell you his first name. His first name is Tyler. All right, we got 30 done. We have 50 left. Yeah, I don't like him either. But that was years ago. That was that was when I was 20. I got off of corrections. I was on corrections, which is intensive felony probation, which is basically you step into prison. I was on felony corrections for 4 years. I went to jail for 3 days for failing a drug test because I smoked. And then a year later, what I would do is I would fake the drug test and I would pass them by drinking a ton of water and being extremely unhealthy. But then, we all have someone that are rolled on this, yeah. But then, sooner or later I would fail it again. So I went to jail 3 days, and then a year later, I went to jail 30 days. And then 1 year later, I went to jail 60 days. And the time I went to jail 60 days, I was in there with some people that, I don't know, there was a couple of them that could definitely beat me up. And then one of them told me, he looked at me and he's like, you seem pretty smart. Why did you not go to college? Why did you not try to go to school? And I said, well, first of all, I'm poor as hell. I have a felony, so I assume I can't do that. And he was like, look, I'm all of that, and I got financial aid, and I went to school. But then I took my financial aid and I tried to sell drugs with the money. And that's just not a good idea. And I said, yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Maybe I will try. And he said, yeah, you'd be stupid if you don't try it. And so then, jail was way worse. Yeah, jail's terrible. Prison is actual home. Jail's not. But I've never been to prison. I've only been to jail. And I haven't been to jail in like 10 years. But he kept on me the whole 60 days I was there. And when I got out, I applied for financial aid. And as soon as I got approved for the Pell Grant and the student loans, I felt like I had an actual path forward in life. I felt like that's what I needed. And yeah, now I've been in my career for over a decade, and I've proved myself in my career quite a bit. I make a lot of money now, and it's freaking awesome. I have a lot of worries, and I'm thankful for damn near all of them. We are winning now. We have a home and a family that loves you so much. Very handsome. You're still looking still. You're so dreamy. You're nice and kind. Thank you. But yeah, I'm very grateful for, I'm grateful for being born here and being able to, now I live, so I went to jail that time, I understand, right across the street. District attorney lives right there. I bought this house 2021, and he came and introduced himself, and I realized that's the guy that stood across the courtroom when I went to jail. Isn't that crazy? He lives right across the street from me. All right, we got 40 down and 40 left.
Hi.
What's up?
I
Oh,
want
thank
an
you.
hour tomorrow.
I'll just drink it now. I appreciate you. Thank you. I got me a monster. Love you.
I love you.
I love you. Thank you. Go inside, dogs.
Come on, Doc.
Go inside. Inside. Go. Oh, damn, that sucks. Talk about a total 360. Congratulations. I wouldn't call it a 360. I'd call it a 180. As a 360, you just came right back around to the same spot. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, B-Bob. A misdemeanor. Yeah, DUI. Oh yeah. Yeah. I was the bastard teenager. I had a bunch. I figured it out quick. Had some kids. Had a house. Being a pipe welder. Hell yeah, pipe welder. That's awesome. That's badass. I suck at welding. That's a damn art. But speaking of being like the outcast, I was the black sheep like crazy. I lived with my mom at first, then I was too much for her to handle. She gave me to my dad's family. He worked out of town. Mind you, my dad and mom, my mom was 15 when I was born, my dad was 16 when I was born. So when I was like 4 or 5 years old, they were like 19, 20 years old. And so they still lived with their parents. So I lived with their parents. My mom, she had her own place for a while. Then I lived with my dad and his parents. And my mom got into drugs, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then I got into a bunch of trouble when I was a teenager, blah, blah, blah. But then later, when I started going to college, I started talking to my family again. And I found out that all of my cousins and everybody had got strung out and were getting in trouble and stuff like that as adults. See, I learned my lesson when I was young. No, B-Bob, you have to keep on going because there's no reason not to. You can't let things get to you. Failure is, you have to just keep failing and fail better, like that one short guy said. But all my freaking cousins, my aunt, all those people, they all got into freaking drugs and got strung out. And I reconnected with my grandma at the time. And what she said to me, she was like, I can't believe how much of a problem with drugs this town has. And I just only could think to myself, you know, when it was my mom, it wasn't any problem with the town. It was just my mom was the problem. But now that it's your daughter and your granddaughter and your grandson and all my cousins that have the problem, it's the town that has the problem. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? Thank you, Scott. We're working on them. We got 30 left. We've got 50 pull-ups. We're doing wide grip pull-ups for the back. I will do a pump reveal at the very, very end. We'll check the back out. My God, you really don't know what people go through in life. Yeah. Yeah, but isn't that crazy? Yeah. So I was the black sheep. I was always in trouble. Blah, blah, blah. And I would always get told that I'm like my mother, like I'm being a criminal and stuff. And now my mom's clean. She's doing way better. Hopefully she's not drinking, but she has a problem with that. But she doesn't do drugs anymore. And actually my cousins are recovering too. They're doing good. One of them actually became a nurse recently. They're doing really good, which is cool. But yeah, it did piss me off whenever she said that it's the town that has the problem whenever it's her people, but whenever it's my mom, it was my mom's fault. Ooh. Oh yeah, you gotta stop drinking. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely now, Kyle. Thank you. Definitely doing a lot better now. Just gotta work on procrastinating. We gotta stop procrastinating. We're gonna start a garden. When I first moved here, I had 2 summers where I had gardens out there. I haven't done it in a while, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start getting that area prepared. That's the next thing. I got these bag pots, big old bag pots, and I think I'm gonna try growing potatoes in them. All right, B-Bob. Make sure you keep on keeping on. Like Joe Dirt says, you just gotta make sure you, what does he say? Keep no out of your heart. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you. We got 2 more sets left, and then we'll hit the heavy bag for a while because I really feel like hitting the heavy bag. This is not an Only Boys channel. Samantha, not an Only Boys channel, but I mean, you might get bored. I will warn you that. I would love it if you subscribed though. I do a lot of cool videos that I like to do. My favorite thing to watch on YouTube is when YouTubers give money away to like homeless people or delivery drivers is my favorite. And so I don't remember how long ago it was. I think it was 2 weekends ago. We gave away 250 bucks total. So we gave 125 bucks to 2 different delivery drivers. And it was really cool because the second delivery driver, she got a hold of me on Facebook, and it turns out that she is the sister of a guy who let me stay at his house while I was homeless for like a month. How crazy is that? So the girl that came by, well, she was a DoorDash driver. I gave her a $125 tip, and she hit me up on Facebook, and I said, are you related to this guy? She said, yeah, it's my brother. And that was a guy who I knew a long time ago who let me stay at his home while I was homeless for almost a month. How amazing is that? Nice meeting you too, Samantha. All right, we got 2 more sets left. Wide grip pull-ups. Let's continue. Ten more. That's 70 down. Appreciate you, Samantha. We're gonna do 1 more set, and then we'll do a little pump reveal on the back, and then we'll do some cables. I'm gonna do seated rows, I think. Seated rows get your lats, don't they? Oh no, first I'm gonna do pullovers. Like this. Sha-sha. Sha-sha. I'll move you guys over there when I do that. Oh man. What up, Rich? I know, name. I know, because you've told me that before. You said this is the only channel I come in and not actually troll. I was going to mention that to you one time, but I couldn't remember if that was you. But yeah, you've said that before. That's funny. And there's Rich. I wonder where Icy Mix is. I still remember Icy Mix's birthday, September 14th. And yours is July 14th, 2009. I'm getting kind of mixed up with them. Pretty sure yours is July 14th. It's not 11th, is it? It's July 14th, 2009. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't remember whose was. I know Reactors is July 10th, but somebody's was July 11th. Has 7-11. That was super easy. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate you, man. Make sure you work out too. That's literally why I'm doing this. I used to be pretty fat, and ever since I started working out, I feel 1,000 times better, period, with everything, the mental and the physical. I like being a little over lean body mass. Yeah, I'm trying to get more lean. It's extremely hard at this point. When I flex my pecs, I got this skin that I want to get rid of right here. And then of course, there's all the looseness down here. I think that's just gonna go with time, but I'm pretty sure I still got fat, like a little layer of fat going on still. So we're trying to get rid of that. That's what the heavy bag's been for. But I might, after the heavy bag, get on my freaking exercise bike and do that. Oh yeah, we did do all the pull-ups, didn't we? I guess we'll Oh, thanks, Kyle. I appreciate you. Rich, say my dad did that. His daddy fucked him. Can't get stronger than him. Oh, lifting heavy steel. Yeah. Yeah, now I don't have a freaking labor job anymore. The reason that I actually got big arms in the very first place was because when I was young, I always did curls because I thought that was working out. I thought working out was just doing curls. And so I did get a very early start. I'm talking like 9 years old, sitting there filling jugs of toys and doing curls. But one thing that really helped me was I worked on grain elevators, and we would probe grain elevators, and we'd take pipe in aluminum sections of 4-foot pipe, and we'd screw them together and stick them in the grain. We'd vacuum out a sample and push it down, and we keep doing that, attaching pieces to it. They would go like 96 feet down into the grain, vacuuming samples at different levels, and then we'd have to pull that back out. So when we got there, I'd have to pull up like 80 pounds worth of equipment up the side of the grain elevator. And then we'd have to probe the grain elevator and shove and then pull these pipes out. And so that really helped with my arms and my back. The only thing that I really lack, I feel like, or one thing that I really lack, not the only thing, one thing that I really feel like I lack is my chest. I feel like my arms and my shoulders and my back outpace my chest a lot. So lately I've been pretty focused on chest. I wrestle pigs. So you work at a pig farm? Like actually, because we have a lot of that. We have seaboard here in Kansas, a lot of seaboard pig places. I'll bring you guys closer to the action on this one. I don't know how well you'll be able to see. Oh wait, I didn't want this whole chain. Oh, you raised pig. Oh, 4-H. Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot. You told me that before. I think you did tell me it was pigs. I think I just forgot. Sorry, brother. Let me bring you guys over here. Oh, crap. You're going to have to go this way, friendly. There, that'll have to work. Oh! Oh! Oh. I don't know what the hell that is, but that's not gonna happen. Used to work steel foundry in my 20s. And I works with a huge guy. Oh, like Michael Duncan Clark. Best way to get weight for a home gym? You need to save up, man. You gotta save up. Get yourself about 350 bucks. And then you should be able to buy an Olympic bar and I think about 200 pounds worth of free weights. And I mean, you don't have to get the good stuff. Just get stuff that's made of iron. It'll be plenty durable. Mr. Rich, that's hard work. It's hard to work. For hard work to man. $12 to 20 pounds, yeah. What do you use on face? Nothing, soap and water. Oh, and I shave, I use aftershave. When I shave dry with a single blade.
Is there something wrong with that burner?
I know, I hear it clicking, I don't know. I just don't use it.
Alright, I was just making sure.
But no, I don't use anything like girly on my face, if that's what you're asking, Frank. I actually have like some redness going on, razor burn down here. I don't shave, I've been shaving every single day, which I don't usually do. I kind of hate it. Alright. We're gonna make it lighter because that was tough. I wasn't being very controlled with that. I need a bad wrench. You've only been here 7 times. How do you know how many times he's been here? Can you actually look that up? How do I get veins on my back like you? Bro, I didn't know I had veins on my back. That's badass. I can't see my back. I have veins on my back. You just gotta work out every single day. And take at least once a week, maybe once every 10 days. Take a real break. That's what I need to do. I think after this day, I'm gonna take a 2-day break and just do video games. Oh yeah, and if you don't, I'm gonna do a different channel. I'm gonna make a new channel for my video games because a lot of people don't like the mix of the fitness and the video games. So the next time I do a video game stream, it's actually gonna be on a different channel. But I will make a post about that to tell you what channel it is. I'm thinking it's gonna be called Tips Gaming. Yeah. Sure. What up, Black Panther Salvador? I'm doing lat pullover. I think that's what it's called, lat pullover. We're trying to get these things bigger. They're nice and pumped up right now. They're not usually this big. So take this with a grain of salt, please. They look cool though, don't they? Trying to get those riblets too. I think I'm starting to see them. Am I starting to see them, guys? Can you see riblets right here? Oh my God, yeah, I can. That's awesome. Those are muscles, that's not ribs. That's actual muscle. That's awesome. So I have been trying to get the serratus anterior to show, and I feel like that's the best I've gotten. So, well, it is the best I've gotten, but I think that that's legit. I feel like that's legit serratus muscle and not rib bone. Does that make sense? Because I don't know if these are like obliques, I think. Yeah, those are soft. Those aren't rib. They look a hell of a lot like rib bones though, don't they? Oh. We were 178 this morning, but I did break down and I drank I drank a quarter gallon of chocolate milk last night, and I still have some left. So we're probably not gonna lose very much weight from this, but I don't care because I love chocolate milk. Well, I did get new protein too. I'll show you guys that. I'll make a protein shake after this right before I do my push-ups. How long have we been on? Been on for an hour now. We got 1 hour left. All right, Rich, I'll see you, man. All right, name. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Chris, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Oh, we're just working on the back. Okay, five more right now. Love, peace, and chicken grease. That's awesome. I love that one. I like Conquer's Bad Fur Day. I used to play that. I already have played that, brother. Oh. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate you. Yeah, thank you, Chris. I remember I said a few weeks ago, because this dude has a good body, we're going to copy his workouts. Yeah, check out my weightlifting playlist. My weightlifting playlist is probably the biggest resource on how I got to where I am now. And of course, live streams. The weightlifting playlist is all demonetized because I was listening to freaking Godsmack the whole time. Godsmack and 5 Finger Death Punch. And YouTube barked at me the whole time, so now I listen to this freaking instrumental crap. High View is cool, but I think right now it's a good community. Oh, High Views, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Not too worried. I mean, it would be cool. Cross your fingers. But I do like hanging out with you guys. I think if the chat's going too fast, it's really hard to respond to it. That being said, I don't think I would mind if the chat was going super fast one day. I'm wondering how people, the big streamers, how the heck they ever respond to people. I'm assuming that they have other moderators that actually just go through and then show them what they think might be interesting. You know what I mean? And that's the only chats they ever actually read. I don't know. I always wondered that. Like Asmongold. I watch a lot of Asmongold. I really like him, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing this. I forgot we're done with this. I can't do a 140-pound lat pullover. I don't think. And I also can't unscrew this piece right there. Are you talking about this here? No, this is the dimethyltryptamine molecule, and this one's the psilocybin molecule. I had a really long, or not a really long stint, but a pretty extensive psychedelic stint about a decade ago. Let me lower you guys so I can see you better. Ugh. Oh. Hopefully you can see okay there. There, perfect. Now I can see you. Tips, have you seen a channel with a dude work out with a very deep voice? Sounds like a sergeant. I don't think so. I've seen a guy with the opposite voice. There's a guy named Garage Gym Homie. He definitely doesn't have a deep voice though. And he's admittedly on TRT, which I don't have anything against TRT, guys. I don't have anything against any of that. But I do recommend trying natural working out and getting your sleep before anything else. I forgot to put the last weight on. Right now it's only 95 pounds. Oh. Okay. Yeah, for the pros, or for the people who really need it, yeah, but I know a lot of guys, I'm pretty sure didn't need it, but they just did it anyways. And I don't know, I'm not gonna go get I hate salesmen, okay? I hate salesman pressure. I hate it. I think they're rude. When I say no, I mean it, and I don't want to have to say no more than one time. I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face. But what I fear is going to this place called Game Day Health in the city near me, and they do free testosterone level testing. So I guarantee they're gonna come. I'm gonna get my testosterone levels tested, and they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you need this. You need this. And it's only $1,200, bro. But yeah, you're doing pretty bad." I'm pretty sure, they want to make money, so they're going to freaking tell me bullcrap. I think I'm doing pretty good. My kickstand is very firm in the morning, if you know what I mean. And I think that's a very good indicator of how you're doing. But yeah, like I said, I hate the way things are now. Because nowadays your dentist is a freaking salesman. Your doctor, he's a freaking salesman. Everybody is just making money. Everybody is out to please their fucking shareholders. What? Okay. All I know, Rich, is if they are giving me a test and they got something to sell.
Are you talking to me?
No.
Okay.
If they're giving me a test and they got something to sell, they're probably going to tell me I need it. Whatever it is they're selling.
Bella, come on.
Oh, Bella JJ Booby. Hi, my beautiful angel. What are y'all doing? You just gonna sit down on my lap, you freaking jerk? What'd you get? Go inside. Hey, what did I just say? Go inside. I'm not giving you anything. See, he smells the freaking steak that's cooking, and so he comes to me and does this because he knows that sooner or later I'll probably give him some. Go. Oh, what's mommy doing? Was she gonna get you some? Oh, I think she is. I think she's gonna get you some. Yeah, you better go check. Get. Go away. Will you call him in there? Now he definitely thinks he's gonna get some. Which he will. 1000% with what you just said, yeah. I don't like them all, man. I don't like any of them. See, that's the thing, like even the methylene blue. As soon as I found out that they don't really promote it, that's when I started really looking into it. Because they're not going to promote something that actually helps you, because they need you to be healthy so they can give you treatments. They don't want you to be healthy. They don't want you to be dead, but they want you to keep paying them. And that's why everybody's full of freaking high fructose corn syrup and red number 40 and yellow number 5 or whatever it is. Yeah, methylene blue, hell yeah. Yeah, I've taken that for about, 5 months straight now. I did take like a break for like a week. I didn't like it, so I started taking it again. Somebody came on here and said that since methylene blue helps me so much, or I feel like methylene blue helps me so much, that I should go get my lungs checked. Because the methylene blue is band-aiding something, and they're saying that it has to do with my lungs and oxygen amount. What's up, duckies? Again, or a pain? I'm gonna flip you guys over this way now. And you actually see if the middle back's doing anything. Oh, whoa. I actually watch these back to see if my back's looking better. But I've never seen veins on my back. I still don't know what you're talking about. That makes sense though. In this chat, don't do what I did. Ask a professional first. What are you talking about? Methylene blue? They'll probably tell you, oh no, that's hokey science. Oh. Oh. Yeah, if you take any SSRIs or antidepressants, specifically SSRIs, do not take methylene blue. They say it causes serotonin syndrome. Yeah, white energy drink. I do have a white Monster. I don't recommend. Look at that. Check this out. I actually organized the shelf pretty well now. Looks nice and organized now. This is gardening bucket. This is like fishing and camping supplies. I don't know what this is, random stuff I think. Electrical and tools. Like we got spark plug, boot grease, and Sawzall blades. So it's kind of a catch-all for tooly kind of stuff. Does that make sense? For some reason there's a fucking... I don't know why this is in there. There's a curtain rod. Or a towel rack. Can we do a camping and fishing live? I don't think I can. What up, Reactor? My mom takes it with depression medicine. Told her to stop it. I don't think she listens to me. That's not good, yeah. As long as she doesn't take too much. I knew a guy that took a lot and he never had any issues, but after I posted on Facebook, he hit me up and he's like, hey, why not take it with SSRIs? And I said, because of this, this, and this. And he's like, oh crap, I better stop. I would love to do a camping and fishing live. I will be doing a lot of camping and fishing videos. I do have 2 kayaks that I take out on the river, and we go to good fishing spots and we camp there overnight, and we catch catfish, we bring them home, we fry them, we cut them, we gut them and skin them and fillet them, and then we fry them and make catfish nuggets. And it's the best fish that I've ever ate, straight out of the river. Best fish I've ever ate is, I cooked it about 2 hours after I caught it. And man, delicioso. It was a 5-pounder too. Nowadays I do not catch and cook anything over 3 pounds. Or cook anything over 3 pounds. If it's over 3 pounds, like it's a big old catfish, I just throw it out or throw it back. Unless it's already dead. Like I have gut hooked fish before, and I kept them because they were already dead. That was actually the very first catfish we ever cooked. Was a little guy. He was like 1.5 pounds. And the only reason we kept him and cooked him is because he was already dead. He was not swimming away. And he was gut hooked. You can get sick if you do it in under 24 hours. I've never heard that. What do you mean? Why? I've never heard that. I've literally talked to AI about it and talked about how the best tasting fish is always the one right after you catch it. Why would you get sick after doing it within 24 hours? You gotta let me know that, brother. That don't make no sense. Let's do some biceps though. Oh yeah, I'm talking about fish only. I don't know nothing about cooking a deer. Like I said, I'm not allowed. But I do want to go bow hunting someday. You know, Reactor, I almost every single night I go on whenever I'm gonna take a shower or just do random stuff around the house and I'm not on my computer. I will put your channel on and then I will mute it and then I will just let your videos play. I recommend people do that to Reactor's channel. He wants to get watch hours. And Reactor is the blue LRF hybrid athlete. He's 11 years old. He's a little badass. And if you have time, just go to his freaking channel and play some of his videos and and just mute it while you're taking a shower or something. He's got more subs than me. Thank you, Dennis. Scooch over. Also subscribe to Mr. Rich. He's cool. He takes cool pictures. He's a little badass wrestler. He's actually taller than me. I shouldn't say little badass wrestler. He's a good kid, I think. Are you a good kid? He's here every freaking day. And he keeps trolling to a minimum. But he's a pretty good troller. He's not cringy. Nice and slow. 25 pounds, that's all it takes. Nice and slow. And also, oh yeah, he's 5'11" now, not 5'10", 4 inches taller. Whenever I do curls, I like to try to do this. When I'm at the very bottom of the rep, stand straight up. But then when I get over here, lean forward, because here, I'll show you. When you do it like this, and you stand straight up the whole time, this is very, very like tension, lots of tension right here. But you lose it right here. There's no tension here. But when you lean forward, there's a lot more tension there still. So that's what I like to do, to really focus on ripping the bicep up. I'm a good kid but a bad adult. He got some W pictures. Yeah, he does have good pictures. Yeah, this is the wrestling one. He's got good wrestling too. Thanks, Dennis. Lost 40 pounds in 2025. If you check out my channel, you'll see the weightlifting playlist, and then you'll see the weight loss playlist. Check out both of those if you want. Hit the like and the subscribe button, and the notification bell, and all of those other things that YouTubers tell you to do. Flex those biceps. Okay, as long as you promise to actually go check out those videos. Okay? Alright. Here's the left. The left, I think, looks more shapely. I like the way it looks more. But the right arm has always been bigger and beefier. But lately I've been focusing on riblets, trying to get the serratus anterior to show. And nice peaks. Thanks, brother. Yeah, I've always had good biceps, even when I was fat. I still had pretty good biceps. But my chest and, well, mainly my chest is what I'm working on. When I was younger, I did a lot of pulling labor. Did a lot of pulling equipment up the side of a grain elevator, and then pulling pipes out of grain bins. They're pretty labor-intensive job. So yeah, my chest was, and I've always had dumbbells when I was younger. So flex those pecs. Yeah, so when I flex my pecs, they look smaller. So check it out. Look pretty big. And when you flex them, right wide from an angle, your right arm looks bumpy. What are you talking about? Which right arm? This arm? This is my right arm. It's probably opposite for you. This is my left arm. Yeah, I started in September of 2025. Flex up, then pull back. What the hell do you mean? Flex up and then pull back. I gotta get some more curls in. I'll do the flexing after the curls. Or I'll do more flexing after the curls. But also I smell supper, so I'm gonna have to hurry. Thank you, Chris. And thanks again, Dennis. Like what you just did, then pull back. When you say pull back, I don't know what you mean. You mean like flex like this, and then pull back what? I gotta tighten this dumbbell up. Flex like this, then pull back. I don't know what you mean. Thank you, Dennis. Heck. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, pull my shoulder back. I don't know how to flex properly, bro. I don't know how to pose properly. Oh, but if you check out, the very first channel, or the very first video in the weightlifting, or maybe it's the weight loss playlist, you'll see, I can't believe how much of a difference. It's been such a gradual change that I haven't noticed it as much, but when I watched that video recently, holy shnikes. Good thing I do. Teams app, what do you mean Teams app? Did you hear a notification? That's my work computer playing the music. So yeah, I do have Teams notifications. probably going off. I am a controls engineer for the world's largest pizza plant. Oh! Hold your wrist behind your back. Then flex tricep. I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about? How? Hold your wrist behind your back, then flex tricep. Ugh. Like that? I think you smile. Your veins are talking to me. Huh. I don't think I've heard that one before. Just like that, by the way. I'm confused. I am so confused. Reach behind your back, grab wrist, and pull down. Oh my God. I can't. It hurts to do that. Ugh. I don't know what I'm doing. I look like a fool. I feel like a fool, guys. Try harder, yeah. I just need to do better, yeah. Not good if it hurts to do that. Yeah, it doesn't hurt, it just doesn't feel like I can do it. Like there's no pain involved, it's just a definite stretch. And I can't see back there, I don't know what's going on back there, but it feels weird. Oh yeah, I probably need to stretch my shoulders more. Oh! I'm gonna do that door frame stretch. It's going great. All right, bro. Thank you. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Try my best. You're awesome. Yeah, I need to stretch my shoulders. That's what it is. All right, Rich. I'll probably be on for a while. We still got curls. I'm gonna eat some steak pretty soon and probably some potato. Like I said, today I've only had a couple protein shakes and one banana. So we're going to eat, I'm pretty sure she made me a steak and a baked potato. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate you. So let's get these curls done. Last round of curls. My arms hurt. Stretch and flex a lot, that's why I'm good at flexing. All right, buddy. I will see you, reactor. That was 25 on each arm. Damn, that looks pumped. I feel like that looks bigger than the last time I showed it off. Swear to God. Flex the abs. Thanks, Smile. I used to be 224 pounds, and today I am 178, I think. Probably 177 right now. So I lost over 40 pounds in 2025. And we're now trying to get muscle, trying to get buff. I started regularly lifting in October. But I've always had big arms, never had a big chest. Always had big biceps though. Biceps were pretty much the thing that I had. I do a lot of deadlifts. I do a lot of deadlifts. Not with lots of weight. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, or was the day before, I did 255 on deadlift. And I think I did 235 on squat. But I do have a hip issue. When I was very young, I had 2 surgeries on my hip. So I take squat and I take, well, deadlift I don't worry about too much, but squat I'm very careful with. I don't do very heavy on squat, and I don't care, sorry. But my legs are working, check it out. I got leg muscles now. When I was younger, I completely denied, I skipped leg day all the time because I didn't care. I just wanted big arms and big chest. But I've been doing squat every 4 days for a very long time. I do not skip leg day anymore. Yeah, Kyle, I also have an inversion table. So I counteract all of the compression with decompression. I do a lot of upside downness on my inversion table every morning. Yeah, I know all about lower back pain, trust me. I'm quite an expert. I used to not do squat and I used to not do deadlift because the lower back pain. And now, since I did it lighter, I did a lot of squat, or not a lot of squat, I did a lot of Romanian deadlift, and I did a lot of light deadlift, and my lower back is a lot better. I also did something called the reverse hyper. Have you ever heard of that? Reverse hyper extension. I used a bench, but there's a reverse hyper table that they actually built for that purpose. But that helped a lot with my lower back. And then, I don't know what the other one's called, but I used a floor exercise where you go on your hands and knees and then you extend out your foot and your hand on the opposite side, and then you put it down, and then you extend this one out, and you put it down and extend this one out, and it's supposed to work your lower back really good. And I mean, it definitely helped, I'll tell you that. All right, let's go inside. Let's see what we got inside. Turn the light off. So I can bring it with us. Oh, this whole stupid stand. Oh, you have a reverse hyper? That's awesome. Ugh. What are you dogs doing? Calm down. There should, here's a steak right here. I need to find out which one's mine. What are you doing? Stretch, big stretch. Hold on, I gotta go ask my wife which one's mine so I don't get the wrong one. Babe, which steak is mine? Oh, whatever one I want. I'll put this back over here. Watch out. Have you ate yet?
A little bit. I was.
Him.
No, that's his plate. He was.
What? I can't hear you.
No, I'm not gonna say it on the live.
Okay.
Can you please give me his plate?
This one?
Yeah.
With the cut up?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hunter. Get on the phone. Come on. The food is cold, probably.
What?
Hunter, come this way. Ow. He moved it.
Oh. Where's my Worcestershire sauce? Where's
There's
the potato at also?
in that tortilla thing. Cheese and sour cream's out too. That you can have, and if you want the rest of the salad.
I have a bowl. I'll just use this one. One baked potato, and I don't know how much steak this is, but I'll take that steak. Looks about 6 ounces probably. Looks delish. Tastes delish. It is delish. I'm gonna kill the rest of this chocolate milk for sure. I do drown my steaks in this. All you gotta do is edit it, which shouldn't take long. All right, buddy. All right. Now, a little bit of butter. Let's see. About a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half. Sharp cheddar. I know we have bacon bits. Where's the bacon bits? So I've ate one banana today, 2 1-scoop protein shakes. So those are only like 24 grams of protein each. I do protein shakes pretty much one small protein shake every 4 hours. Trying to get this steak out of my teeth. I got a whole potato in here, a handful of cheese, a tablespoon of real butter, and some bacon bits. And then we'll do the steak. And then we'll do this chocolate milk. And that will hopefully, cross your fingers, be it for the day. But probably gonna snack on a banana or two. Maybe even have a bowl of cereal because I can't control myself and I have no willpower. But I do fast almost the first whole half, 3/4 of the day, so that I can let my willpower go away and still be kind of okay. Does that make sense? I pray you don't know Jesus invited. Thank you, Share Bear. Making me hungry now. A huge chicken Caesar salad. I love me some chicken Caesar salad as long as it's good. I've had some bad ones. So I stuck that in the microwave, got that cheese nice and melty, reheated that potato a little bit, and now we'll do a dollop of sour cream. I guess this is the new stuff. It's brand new, so you got to stir it up so it's not thick and gross. Nice and creamy now. Just go like this. That much sour cream. Let's get a little more. That's enough right there. Bam. Boom. Bam. Shalanda. Thank you, Mamda. Mix this up. Delicioso. $1 p.m. cutoff is 8. Yeah, I try to keep my cutoff. I try to have my cutoff be 7, but it always goes to 8, and then it goes to 9, and then it's like, well, never mind. Pretty much pisses me off. But yeah, this is, and I just mix this together. So my baked potatoes always pretty much turn into mashed potatoes because of what I do with them. I just mash them together with the bacon bits and the cheese and the sour cream and the butter. And I think it's the most delicioso thing in the world. Sometimes I throw in some hot sauce. No, no. Bella, no. Black coffee, lemon water, yum. I've been watching this guy. I can't remember his name. I think it's Dr. Burke. But for some reason that doesn't seem right. He says he has a video about clove water. I've been drinking clove water. I've been making clove water. And oregano oil. And he even made a video where he has a drink with cacao powder. And that's why I got this, actually. I've been doing a lot of his stuff. So the oregano oil, I put oregano oil, like 5 or 6 drops, in a pot of boiling water, like only 2 cups of boiling water. And then I breathed in the steam. And I swear it has helped my phlegm go away. I swear to God, it's the best thing I've had to actually get rid of phlegm in my throat and my sinuses. Usually I have one nostril plugged up, and neither one are plugged up now. Every single day I have a nostril plugged up, usually. And it hasn't happened since I've started breathing in the steam from oregano oil and hot water. I'll show you the bottle I have. Mmm. Stop staring at me. Yeah, I couldn't believe how well it actually worked. Mmm. Mmm. Oh man. I'm gonna breathe in Worcestershire sauce. Not good. Doesn't feel good on the trachea. So I try to pour on the sauce and then eat it before it drips off. Mmm. And she did better than I did. I cooked a steak a couple days ago, and half of it was medium and half of it was well done. Mm. Thanks, brother. I gotta put up the sour cream. Ah. Another thing I highly recommend, I don't know if this makes a difference, but it might. Especially when you're eating red meat, unless it's ground beef. Chew the hell out of it. Chew it, chew it, chew it. Make it a mush before you swallow it. You know, give your digestive system the best chance it has to pull the nutrients out, I think. That's my hypothesis. I'm getting full. Yeah, it definitely makes a big difference. Yeah. The more you chew, the more you get, the more available surface area your stomach has to break it down before it goes into your intestines. And so then you get, I think, better nutrient absorption. And I've started to make sure I eat meat every day. I don't know the whole debate on whether or not we are naturally meat eaters or plant eaters. I lean towards the meat eater stuff. But I love me my potatoes. I freaking love potatoes. I love steamed broccoli. Not really, I mean, I don't love it. But I mean, I like meat and plants together. That's what I like. I want my diet to be consisted of meat and plants and animal products like milk and eggs. And that's it. Oh, butter. I can't forget butter. I do love me some butter. I do like asparagus. I actually enjoy the taste of asparagus. Whenever somebody cooks asparagus correctly with the right amount of butter and salt on it, the right seasonings, and on the grill, delish. Freaking love it. I am feeling full from this one potato. I didn't even finish that steak. Oh yeah, I love me some garlic. When I make a steak, what I do is I have a cast iron skillet. I heat up the cast iron skillet real good. Have olive oil in it. Quit! No. Sorry, the dog's trying to get up on the counter. I have olive oil in it, and I heat it up real good till the olive oil is barely smoking. And you slam that steak on there. Oh, I put salt on the steak first and I dry it off. Put the steak on there, char, or get a good sear on the one side, and then what I do is I flip it over and I add a bunch of freaking butter to the pan and garlic bits of garlic. I smash the garlic and I chop the garlic up real fine and I sprinkle it on top of the cooked side of the steak. Then I tilt the pan and I get that melted butter in a pool and I get a big old spoon, and then I put more chunks of butter on the cooked side of the steak, little squares of it, and then I take the melted butter and I pour it on top of the unmelted butter and melt the butter with the melted butter, and then just keep on doing that while the steak cooks. Oh my God. You don't need Worcestershire sauce at that point. Yeah, if you use enough butter and garlic on that steak, oh my God, so delicious. Hell yeah, Kyle. That's awesome. But, yeah, look at this. See, this is the shit I have to stay away from. I don't even know what that is. But I know it's packed full of calories and sugar. It looks so delicious right now, I'm not going to lie. I have no idea what these are. Cannoli. Yeah. Cannot have. We got a lot of steak left too. Kind of sucks. You want some? Italian cannolis, yeah. Here, let's see. Watch the doggies. You can see what they do. Come here, Douglas. Sit. That's a good girl. Oh, you little brat. Come here, Duckus. Come here. Come here. Right here. Come here. Sit. Speak. Not you. Speak. You're not going to speak? Speak, Duck. Duck, speak. Speak. That's good enough. Oh, you little brat. Go away. Over here, over here. She just stole his, so I had to give him extra. She's such a brat. Look at her. She's like almost 4 months now. We got from the freaking pound for like 120 bucks. You know, I adopted him from the pound. And she was free because some old lady, 70-year-old lady, her freaking kids got her this golden retriever. She's purebred golden retriever. And we got her for free because the old lady couldn't handle her. But the people that bought her paid 700 bones for her. Can you believe that? And she's extremely ornery. There's a golden retriever breeder nearby. Yeah, she's beautiful and everything, but my God, she's not potty trained yet. And that sucks. Yeah, old man is right. Every freaking day. And watch this. I'll show you something crazy. I have to time her water intake because she inhales water and I don't know how to describe it. She drinks so much freaking water. Watch this. I like to let the... Have you noticed I am here yet? Yes, I knew. No, she is free because that dog is insane. Oh yeah, that is probably true. But I like to let the faucet run for a while so it's not so much pipe water. It's city pipe water instead of residential pipe water. All right, so I have probably about 9 ounces. And she will not stop until it's gone. Oh, maybe she will. Okay, whatever. Just prove me wrong. Nope, there she goes again. I think it's really cold right now for her. What? I'm not giving you any. She smells the meat and she thinks that she's going to get some. She thinks that if she does this, I'll give her some. I'm not giving you any. Go away. Oh, reactor. Did you know? Yeah, the video will post probably before you go to bed. Yeah, as long as it's before 9, then it will be. But Duck is officially playing with Bella now. I'll post a short pretty soon. I have video recorded evidence of Duckless playing with Bella, like actually playing, which is something that never happened before for weeks and weeks. Yeah, they were really getting after it. He was on his back, upside down, and she was on top of him, and he was growling, but play growling. Like, it was amazing. 8 your time. All right, cool. In about an hour and 45 or hour 15. God, this is so delicious. All right, one last thing. I gotta make a protein shake now. Oh yeah, I think in lieu of the heavy bag, I'm just gonna do my exercise bike.
Oh my God.
What? Oh, wow. Bella's sitting right on top of her. Little girl, you're gonna have to get off the computer. You gotta get off.
Huh?
Because I said
Stop.
you're gonna have to get off the computer.
What?
Because I'm gonna use it.
Oh, God.
Oh. I don't know if you guys have ever seen my exercise bike. You probably have seen it, but I've never actually used it on the live stream. I use this pretty much every single day. Oh yeah, and I got some different protein too. Almost gotta go to sleep, everyone here. Please play my videos on loop. You don't even have to watch with volume. That's what I do. That is what I do with Reactors videos. Never seen that exercise board before. Knew you had it, never seen it, yeah. Well, I got some different protein too. I found this at Walmart. I don't know if it's good, but it was on sale. It tastes good. Oh yeah, here's my clove water. I got these from TJ Maxx. Beetroot gummies. I do take these. Banana, you add banana and peanut butter to your protein shakes. No, I don't usually add much. I usually just go with milk if anything. But I do make smoothies with bananas and berries and such. And then I do oatmeal. Peanut butter usually goes with oatmeal for me. But I usually don't do normal peanut butter anymore. It's usually Crazy Richard's 100% peanut butter. Or 100% peanuts peanut butter. But yeah, beetroot gummies. I don't know what those are for, but heck yeah. They taste good. We got super greens powder. Pretty sure that's good. He's kidnapping and holding fish hostage. What are you talking about? Magnesium glycinate. I don't know if that's good either, but I got it because I heard it was good. Dr. Burke. I think his name's Eric Burke or something like that. I can't remember his damn name. Let me look that up real quick so I can tell you which person I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I do a lot of Greek yogurt too. I love when I make smoothies, I put Greek yogurt in it. I put frozen avocado bits, frozen raspberries and blueberries and such, a banana, yogurt, and then water. That's usually, oh, sometimes I'll do like cranberry juice or grape juice. Delicioso. I make some freaking bomb shakes, I tell you what. I'm gonna look up and see what that doctor's name is, so I know I'm not talking out of my butt. Yeah. His name's Dr. Eric Berg. B-E-R-G. Eric Berg. And another piece of advice whenever you're mixing up a protein shake, when you have a bunch of powder sitting at the top, don't immediately go do this, because you're going to shove some of that powder into this little cylinder part. Do a bit of a spinny action first so you get it all coated with liquid, then start shaking it. Because I had an issue where when I would open it, there would be dry powder caked up in here and right here. So I just spin it first, then shake it. Oh yeah, and here's the oregano oil that I used. I put that in a pot of boiling water and inhaled the steam that came out, and I swear to God, it's helped me clear up my phlegm in my throat. Yeah. Yeah, if you got a lot of powder, dry powder at the top, don't immediately start shaking. Do some spinny action first, and then you won't have the dry powder clumping at the mouthpiece. I've done a lot of freaking protein in my day, I tell you what. Sea moss. I have not tried that, but I'm very open to suggestions. My wife just bought some Irish sea moss pellets, capsules. What does sea moss do for you? Black sea moss oil, what does that do for you? And how do you use it? Oh yeah, double choco, delicioso. Oh, it's great for recovery. Reactor chocolate is good, but this right here is my favorite so far. It is like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is it's tied for my favorite cereal. Reese's Puffs and Cinnamon Toast Crunch are both tied for my favorite cereal. Reese's Puffs are when I'm in a peanut butter mood. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is freaking delicious all the time. Used as a vegan thickener for food. Probiotic. Oh yeah, I do love me some probiotics. I love me some sauerkraut. That's what I use. All right, Reactor, see you, buddy. Thank you. I will be in bed by 9, you know that. Asleep by 10, wake up at 6, 7 for girls. They do need more sleep. It's science. We've only gone 0.2 so far. We're gonna at least have to go 1. Yes, in bed by 9 and asleep by 10 is a very good rule of thumb. Don't stay up late partying, don't stay up late drinking, wake up early, you'll feel better. Oh man, you know have you ever woke up super early and got some things done, and then you were like, man, it's only 8 a.m. Oh my God, this is amazing. Have you ever had that feeling? Don't you love that feeling? Getting tired already. Oh my God. Oh God. That's freaking tiring. Oh. All right, we've gone half a mile so far, supposedly. We're only doing 1 mile. We've already done 1 today. Oh God. .7, 0.3 left to go. Good for hair and skin. A lot of benefits. Oh, ha! Yes, that's so crazy. I'm pretty sure I have taken it. I get a lot of deals from TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx is my favorite. And I remember I got some combination of vitamins. You know, an herbal supplement has a combination. And one of the main ones was black sea moss. Almost there. We're 0.1 mile left. God dang it, come on. Okay, 1 mile. Yeah, I will look at it. I'm gonna look it up too. But I do remember now that I think about it, it's one of these Zoya bottles. I thought I had one left. I know I do. Hold on. I'll BRB. I know I have something. Okay, I'm back. This is not it, but this is the brand. I don't know if you can see that because it's so bright, but it's called Zoyava. They make a lot of these, but one of the main ingredients on the bottle was black sea moss. This one has magnesium, quercetin, grapeseed, folate, vitamin C, vitamin A. Oh, and it has a lot of vitamin A. So you're supposed to take 3 of these. I only take 1 of these because I've read somewhere that a lot of vitamin A can mess with your testosterone. So don't take too much vitamin A. That's actually one of the reasons why I completely stopped taking the men's 1 a day vitamins. I used to take, it's like $30 for 120 capsules. Oh yeah. But yeah, I used to take men's 1 a day, but then I cut it down and I would break the capsules in half, or the pills in half, and I would take 1 of them, or half of them. But now I'm just not taking any of it. I do take ashwagandha gummy every night. I really like gummies, I'm not gonna lie. Yum, yum, yum. And then my wife has an iron supplement. I take it too because it's gummies. If you take too much iron, your poop will turn green. I know that from experience. Okay. Delish. Oh, and then of course, fish oil. You gotta go with fish oil, obviously. Actually, I've not taken a fish oil pill today. Oh yeah, I got this too. I don't know if this is any good. This is called NAD+, nicotinamide riboside plus resveratrol. I've heard good things, so I take these too. I saw these at TJ Maxx. Like I said, love TJ Maxx. Oh yeah, and a long time ago, I used to be completely against taking any of these supplements. I used to be completely against any of it. I used to say to myself, well, you should be able to get everything you need from food. Because what did the cavemen do? They got everything they needed from food. What did they do? And now that I think about it nowadays, I'm like, the cavemen were probably not super healthy. Like, there's advances in science now, and we know more now, where if a caveman had the choice, he probably would take supplements. You know what I mean? I want to be a modern superhuman. I don't want to be a freaking caveman. I want to be a modern super soldier freaking FEV super mutant, but not the mutant part. You know what I mean? I personally do not care. I mean, I do take a lot of advice from people who talk about the carnivore diet and the paleo diet and talk about how we need to get back to eating stuff like that. So my main diet is literally plants and animal products, and that's it. I try to stay away from anything processed. Try to stay away from freaking Cheetos, bread, pasta. Really try to stay away from sugar, but I mean, I just drank some chocolate milk earlier. So if I do sugar, it's real cane sugar. But plants and animals is my main deal, is what I believe to eat. And then also I do believe in protein supplementation. I believe in creatine. I believe in all kinds of different herbal supplementation to make yourself feel better, to make yourself perform better, to make yourself just healthier in general. I do believe that all that shit, if used properly, has a very good potential to make your life better. Yeah, I do. I try not to snack pretty much at all, but what do I snack on if I snack? The only time I snack is if I have something around, and usually that would be, I would make myself banana nut bread. I've been making a lot of banana nut bread lately. I bought a bread maker recently. You'll see some shorts if you check out my channel. So like I'll snack on that. And bread, I wouldn't, it's not good for you. It's all-purpose flour. It's not even bread flour. But what else would I snack on? I don't know. Oh, sometimes I do, like my daughter, she likes those hot Cheetos, jalapeno cheddar Cheetos. So I do catch myself reaching in that bag every so often. Other than that, I really don't snack very much. I'm really trying to lose a lot of weight. Still trying to get below 170. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I'm crossing my fingers that I will, but part of me hopes that I'm gaining muscle at the same time as losing little bits of fat. So that's why the scale is stalled and stagnant right now. I used to have to wear a 36. And now my 34s are falling off and I have to wear the belt for the 34s. So my waist is still getting smaller, but the scale is staying the same. No, not trying to bulk up. Trying to do the opposite of bulk up, honestly. I lost 40 pounds in 2025 and now I want to keep gaining muscle while still getting more cut. I feel like if I want my chest to get really actually bigger, then I'm going to have to do a genuine bulk and deal with getting chubby again. Because, I used to work out, not really with a barbell or anything, just dumbbells and push-ups at my house when I was like in my early 20s. And then I stopped. I went to college and I got my good job and I got a full refrigerator. And I like to say I went on a decade-long bulk, but it was no lifting at the time, just office work and eating way more and way, probably not healthier, but a lot more. And I gained like 50 pounds on my bench press just from eating a lot. I literally did not work out barely at all. There would be like a couple weeks where I'd do some push-ups and then I'd give up. But so I basically shed all that fat off and I was a lot bigger already. But now I'm trying to get my chest bigger and I'm afraid I'll have to bulk. I do eat seafood. I eat fish every now and then. I like salmon, tilapia. That's pretty much all I eat. Oh, I love shrimp. I freaking love shrimp. Oops. Skipped the sprocket on there. I need to lower the tension on this. It's too hard. I'm going for 1/2 a mile now. We're at 0.3 already. We're gonna go 1/2 mile, and then we're gonna do our push-ups. And that's gonna be the end of the stream. Yeah, I don't do fish too much because I heard scary stories. I heard of a guy who went on an Alaskan cruise and he ate salmon. He loved salmon. He ate salmon every day on the cruise for like 7 days straight. And supposedly he died of mercury poisoning. I don't know if that's a myth, like an urban legend, but I do have a resistance band. That's funny. It's right there. I do use it a lot. All right, 1/2 of. Holy cow. All right. I know it's dark. We'll turn the light back on here in a second. I mean, I know that fish have mercury in them built up and they accumulate it, but I don't know if that's a true story or not. You know what I mean? I need to lower you guys. We're gonna do some push-ups now. So we got 24 likes, so we're gonna do 24 push-ups. I think 24 likes, or is there 25 likes? Let me know if I'm wrong. Oh, it is true? Yeah, isn't that crazy? Why is his bed out here?
Bella.
Bella dragged it out?
Yeah.
Ah, what a jerk. I got a bunch of shit on the floor. I gotta vacuum that up. 25, okay, yeah, I usually lag behind. Mine says 24. All right, 25 push-ups. 25 likes, 25 push-ups. There's the soccer ball. All right, 25. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. All right. That is it, brother. I appreciate you, Kyle. Appreciate you hanging out. I think Reactor had to go. I think Rich is gone. I don't know who else is left, but thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate you. Love you all. Make sure you get your rest. In bed by 9, asleep by 10, awake by 6, 7 if you're a girl. They need more sleep. It's science. All right, I'll see you guys. Thanks for hanging out for real.